Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh dan salam sejahtera. Okay, so now we learn about the installment purchase. Okay, so what is installment purchase ni? Dalam bahasa Melayu dia adalah belian secara ansuran. So lebih kurang dengan hutang lah macam tu. Okay, so biasanya kita hutang dengan kedai. Okay, so learning objective here. So understand the installment purchase, know how to differentiate the interest charge based on original balance and reducing balance. Okay, so biasalah kalau ada konsep hutang-hutang ni dia mesti ada interest. So and in installment purchase there are two type of interest, which is original balance and reducing balance. And then calculate the interest based on original balance, calculate the interest based on reducing balance, then compute the outstanding and unearned interest of the lender under rule of 78. This rule of 78 we will use if the debtor or lender wants to settle the debt early. Okay, so dia nak settlekan hutang-hutang dia awal lah. So nak langsaikan semua hutang dia awal, so dia akan dapat interest rebate. So kita akan gunakan rule of 78. Okay, so first of all, so what is installment purchase? So installment purchase is customer buying items on credit from retailers. Okay, so dia beli barang daripada peruncit secara kredit lah, secara ansuran. So sama ada bayar down payment ataupun tidak, itu malah berdasarkan polisi peruncit itu. Okay, so for example of the items is computer, furniture, electrical appliance. Okay, barang-barang rumah lah kebanyakannya. Okay, so this is the basic installment. So what is installment? So making periodic payments. Okay, installment ansuran. So kita buat bayaran berkala. So tiap-tiap bulan bayar berapa ringgit ataupun berapa ratus ringgit, ataupun tiap minggu kita bayar beberapa ratus ringgit ataupun berapa ringgit. Okay, and then down payment. So down payment, so this one the amount that we can pay at the beginning. Okay, so portion of the cash price of the items purchased. Okay, so let's say the price of the items is 2,000 and we have only have 200. Okay, so that 200 we will pay first for the down payment. Okay, so in order to show that item we already bought. Okay, kita dah beli. Okay, and then original balance. So balance after paying down payment. If there is no down payment, so therefore the balance is equal to cash price. So macam tadi contoh contoh yang saya bagi, down payment pula, harga barang 2,000. Okay, so ada 200 kita bayar down payment. So therefore the balance is 1,800. But if there is no down payment, so therefore balance that we need to pay is 2,000 lah. So maksudnya kita ambil barang tu tanpa bayar down payment. So bermaksud kat sini balance dia sama dengan cash price. Okay, so this is the example. The cash price of the refrigerator is 3,000. Okay, so if you pay the down payment is 200, so original balance is 2,800. If there is no down payment, zero down payment, so therefore original balance dia adalah 3,000. Okay, so therefore from here cash price. Okay, so cash price tu korang boleh lah tulis cash price. It is consists of balance or down payment and balance baki. Okay, after that installment price. Okay, so installment price is equal to cash price plus by interest. Harga ansuran. Installment price tu maksudnya harga ansuran. So now we have the cash price, which is consists of down payment and balance. Okay, so seperti yang saya beritahu di awal tadi, so installment purchase ini belian secara ansuran, lebih kurang macam hutang. So if bila ada hutang, so there is an interest. Okay, so bila kita ada hutang, bila kita buat hutang, so kita akan bayar interest. So therefore we have interest here. Okay, so therefore the total price that we need to pay is the cash price and the interest. So therefore the installment price, it is consists of cash price and interest. Okay. Contoh tadi kan harga peti ais 3,000. Kita tak mampu bayar 3,000, so maksudnya kita berhutang 3,000 lah. So dia akan buatkan jadual bayaran ansuran kita lah. So since dia jadi macam hutang, so therefore the company will take some interest. Okay. So 3,000 and then plus another interest. Okay, so maksudnya harga peti ais tu lebih lah daripada 3,000 lah, sebab kita bayar interest. So therefore the installment price dia adalah 3,000 plus the interest, so which is cash price plus by interest. Okay, so from this diagram also you can see installment price, it is equal to cash price plus by interest, and also cash price is down payment plus by balance, down payment plus by balance, and here plus by interest. Okay, so that's why you will have this formula, these two formula. So installment price, cash price plus interest, and installment price also you can calculate by using down payment plus the total monthly or weekly payment. Nanti kita tengok lain. Okay, so installment price also it is equal to down payment plus balance plus interest. Okay, so nanti kita tengok balance plus interest, this one will become total monthly or weekly payment. Okay, so tadi saya kata when you buy the item by installment, so the company will charge an interest to you. Okay, and the interest will calculate based on two type, so which is interest based on original balance. If the interest based on original balance, the calculation of the interest same as in simple interest. I is equal to RT. Okay, so in here the P, it is substitute with balance. Okay, P kalau dalam simple interest principal, so dalam installment purchase we use B, balance. Okay, so I equal to B RT. So B original balance, R is interest rate, and T is time in years. Okay, so if the interest is using balance, so you will calculate by using I equal to B in bracket N plus 1 and then times by R divided to M. Okay, so B as usual the balance, and N, what is N? So N is the total number of installment. So apa tu total number of installment? So berapa kali kena bayar. Okay, so let's say setahun, so meaning that bayaran bulanan so 12 kali. If mingguan, bayaran mingguan, weekly payment, so meaning 1 year 52 times you need to pay. Okay, so setahun 52 kali. So tengok berapa kali kena bayar. Okay, and then from this formula I equal to B N plus 1 times by R divided by 2M. If you find R, okay, so kalau korang cari R, so R will be equal to 2MI divided by B N plus 1. So this R actually another one name of this R actually. Okay, so here R is interest rate, right? Okay, so for R is APR, constant ratio formula. Okay, to approximate the actual annual percentage rate. Okay, nanti soalan dia akan tanya calculate the interest by using APR ataupun by using constant ratio formula. Sebagai constant ratio formula, so korang bukan pakai yang ni, so korang pakai yang ni. So automatically lah korang tahu dia pakai reducing balance. Okay, and one more, what is M? Actually saya lupa nak terangkan M. So M 12 or 52. Okay, so depend on the type of payment, monthly or weekly. If monthly 12, if weekly it is 52. Okay, okay, so ni. Okay, so just now the diagram I show you installment price, it is consists of cash price and interest. And cash price, it is consists of down payment and balance. Okay. So in order to calculate the monthly or weekly payment, so this one down payment we already pay early. So awal kita dah bayar down payment. So therefore the price that we don't pay yet is balance and interest. So baki dengan interest ni kita belum bayar. Okay, so in order to make the monthly or weekly payment, so this balance and interest will add together and then divide by R. Okay, divide by R pula. Divide by N. Okay, so divide by N, which is number of payments. Okay, so kalau nak bayar dalam tempoh masa setahun and monthly payment, so kita akan bayar 12 kali. So balance tambah interest ni, jumlah yang belum dibayar ni, dia akan bahagikan kepada 12 bahagian lah. So dapatlah tiap-tiap bulan bayar berapa. Okay, so this one will be equal to R. Okay, and this interest we calculate based on two formula. Okay, so I equal to BRT, which is original balance, okay, so based on original balance. And second, I is equal to B N plus 1 times by R divided by 2M. Okay, so this one is reducing balance. Okay. Okay, so ni B plus I divided by N, it is equal to R. Tiap-tiap bulan kita bayar berapa banyak. Okay, so meaning that B plus I, this one, it is actually the total monthly payment. Okay, so setiap kali kita bayar R. Kalau kita ada N kali, so we have B plus I equal to N times by R. So kalau korang pindah ke sana, N darab R. Okay, so N times by R, so berapa kali bayar, dan setiap kali bayar sebanyak R. So therefore this one is total monthly or weekly payment. Okay, so B plus I, so B plus I, this one also is equal to total monthly or weekly payment, or N times by R. So therefore tadi ke atas saya ada terangkan installment price, it is equal to cash price plus by interest, and cash price it is equal to down payment plus balance plus interest. So balance plus interest is total monthly payment. So installment price also you can calculate by using monthly payment. Okay, so this monthly actually weekly or monthly. Okay, weekly or monthly payment. Okay, so nanti kita tengok contoh. Okay, so question example. Okay, so Zarina bought an oven listed at 1,500 cash. Okay, so maksudnya cash price dia 1,500. Okay, so siapa yang susah sangat nak kira ingat formula, saya pun memang tak ingat formula, so saya ingat pada diagram. So installment price, okay, so it is consists of cash price plus by interest, and cash price it is equal to down payment and balance. So balance plus by interest divided by N will be equal to monthly or weekly payment. Okay, so the cash price is 1.5k, so 1,500. So this one we have, and then through an installment plan, so she paid 200 as a down payment. So here we have 200. So therefore balance is equal to 1,500 minus by 200, which is 1,300. So here balance is 1,300. And then the balance was settled by making 18 monthly installment. So 18 kali bayaran bulanan. So bermaksud N is equal to 18 sebab dia nak bayar sebanyak 18 kali. Okay, so if the interest charge was 7.5% per annum on the original balance, so find the total interest charge. So first kita kira lah interest dia. Okay, so original balance, so we use I equal to BRT. So 1,300 100. R, interest rate, which is 0.075. And then T, so T in years, so time dia 18 bulan, so 18 divided by 12. Okay, so we have here, okay, so we have RM 146 and 25 sen. Okay. So interest dia sebanyak 146 ringgit 25 sen. Then B, the installment price. So installment price we calculate by using cash price and interest. So yang ni, okay, so dia punya apa ni, price and interest. Okay, so we have cash price and we have also interest. So therefore installment price, it is equal to 1,500 plus by 146 and 25 sen. So the answer is RM 1,646 and 25 sen. Okay, so next see the monthly payment. Okay, so for the monthly payment, so baki yang belum dibayar adalah balance and interest. So balance and interest we will add. Okay, so yang ni belum dibayar 1,300 dan 146.25 sen. Okay, so belum dibayar, we divide into 18 monthly payment. Okay, so kita bahagikan kepada 18 kali bayaran bulanan. So we have each month we need to pay 80 ringgit and 35 sen. Okay, so next question. Okay, so Mariam bought a set T through an installment plan in which she paid 1,000 down payment. Okay, so to lukis dulu diagram dia. So installment price, cash price, interest, here down payment is balance. So balance plus interest divided by N, we will obtain the monthly or weekly payment. Okay, so now the question said that Mariam paid 1,000 as down payment. So down payment 1,000, and then she had to make 15 monthly payment. So 15 kali bayaran bulanan. So here is 15. Okay, so and each month pay 250. So R is 250. Okay. Okay, so she had to make 15 monthly payments of 2,500 each to settle the unpaid balance. So if the dealer charged her interest of 4% per annum on the original balance, yes, original balance, so therefore interest is equal to BRT. Okay, so which is B, so we don't have B. R is 0.04, and then T, so T is 15 month, change into year, so 15 divided by 12, so it is equal to, yes, so it is equal to 0.05 B. Okay, so ada terubah sikit. Okay, so sebab tadi saya tu tekan back, lepas tu dia hilang. Okay, so question A. Okay, so I interest is 0.05B, so therefore here 0.05B. Okay, so this is only the info that we have. The question need us to find the installment price. So A, installment price. So installment price, it is equal to cash price plus by interest. But cash price we don't have. Okay, so we don't have cash price. Okay, so cash price we don't have, but we have cash price, which is down payment plus balance. Okay, so balance, but balance we don't have, and interest also we don't have. Okay, so but we know that balance plus interest it is equal to total monthly payment. Okay, so daripada formula ni B plus I divided by N, it is equal to R. So B plus I, it is equal to N times by R. So therefore we have down payment plus by N times by R. Okay, so now we have down payment, and then N we have, R we have. So therefore it is equal to 1000 plus by N, which is 15, times by 250. Okay. So untuk installment price ni, trik soalan dia gitulah. So korang kena tengok satu-satu, ubah sikit-sikit mana yang boleh. Okay. So 1000 plus by 15 times by 250, so which is equal to RM 4750. Then next, B, the cash price. Okay, so for the cash price, okay, so cash price, it is equal to down payment plus by balance, but we don't have the balance. Okay, so macam mana kita nak cari balance? Okay, so kita tengok at this side we have more info. Okay, so kat bahagian ni we have more info. Okay, so we use balance plus interest divided by N times by. So balance we don't have, but interest is 0.05B. So sekarang dah dalam bentuk B. So divide by N, which is 15, times by it is equal to R, which is 250. So 1B plus 0.05B, so become 1.05B. It is equal to 15 times by 250. So therefore B, it is equal to 15 times to 250. It is equal to 3750 divided by 1.05. Okay, so we have the balance, which is equal to RM 3571 and 43 cent. Okay, so therefore the cash price, so this equal to down payment, which is 1000, plus by balance, which is 3571.43. so it is equal to RM 4571 and 43 cent. And then see the interest charge. So macam mana nak cari interest? So interest, we know that. So this one is B. Okay, so this one is B and this one is C. So we know that interest, it is equal to 0.05B. So it is equal to 0.05 times by balance, which is 3571 and 43. So it is equal to RM 178 and 57 cent. Okay, so next question. The cash price of a house is 75,000. So after making a down payment of 10,000, Mr. Aris borrowed the remainder from a bank that charged 12% flat rate for 6 years. So find the monthly installment. Okay, so first draw the diagram. Installment price consists of cash price and interest, and cash price, it is consists of down payment and balance. So balance plus interest divided by how many times you want to pay, it is equal to monthly or weekly payment. Okay, so the given is cash price 75,000, down payment is 10,000. So therefore balance is 75,000 minus by 10,000, which is equal to RM 65,000. So here is 65,000. And then interest. Okay, so find the monthly installment. Dia nak yang ni R, monthly installment. Okay, to find the monthly installment, we need N, B and I. Okay, so B already have N. So since the time for the payment is 6 years, so therefore N is equal to 6 times by 12, so which is equal to 72 times. So N is 72, and then interest. Okay, so interest it is equal to so sekarang dia bagi flat rate, tak ada pun tulis original balance ataupun reducing balance. So flat rate actually it is equal to original balance, so we use BRT. Okay, so balance 65,000, R 0.12, and then T is 6 years. So we have here, okay, so it is equal to RM 46,800. Okay, and then for the, okay, so now we have interest. We calculate the monthly installment R, which is 65,000 plus by 46,800 divide by 72. So it is equal to RM 1,552 and 78 cent. Okay, so next, the next question. Okay, so now we have using the constant ratio formula. So, nampak constant ratio formula tu dia pakai lah I is equal to BN plus 1 times by R divided by 2M. Okay, a washing machine is selling for 2,500 cash. Okay, so we have your installment price, cash price, interest. So cash price it is consists of down payment and balance. Okay, so cash price is 2,500. Okay, so balance plus interest divide by how many times you want to pay, it is equal to monthly or weekly payment. Okay, so through an installment purchase, a buyer has to pay 500 down payment. Okay, so 500 down tu adalah 500 down payment. Okay, so therefore balance is 2,500 minus by 500, so we have RM 2,000. Okay, so here is 2,000 balance. Okay, and 15 monthly installment, so we have N which is equal to 15, and if the interest charge is 8% per annum on the reducing balance, so find the total interest paid. Okay, so using the constant ratio formula. Okay, so interest is equal to balance which is 2,000 and how many time you want to pay, so which is 15 plus by 1, and then R, so 0.08, and then divide by 2M. So M is, it is monthly, so therefore M is 12. Okay, so it is equal to 2,000 times by 16 times by 0.08 divided by 24. So it is equal to RM 106 ringgit and 67 cent. Okay, so and then the monthly payment. Okay, so for the monthly payment B, so we calculate by using R is equal to balance plus interest divided by N. So balance is 2,000, interest is 106.67, N is 15. So it is equal to RM 140 and 44 cent. Okay, and then see the installment price. Okay, so down payment, interest, so interest we have 106.67. okay, so installment price. Okay, so from this diagram, installment price is cash price and interest. So cash price plus by interest. Okay, so cash price we have 2,500, interest we have 106.67, so we can directly calculate. So 2500 plus by 106.67. So it is equal to RM 2606 ringgit and 67 sen. Okay, so next, Zarina purchased a 10,000 piano through an installment plan. Okay, so dia beli piano berharga 10,000. So installment price, it is consists of cash price and interest. So cash price, it is consists of down payment and balance. So balance plus interest divided by N, it is equal to R. Okay, so she has to pay 2,500 down payment. Okay, so 2,500 down payment. So therefore balance, it is equal to 10,000 minus by 2,500, which is equal to RM 7,500. Okay, so we have balance 7,500, cash price just now is 10,000. Okay, and 18 monthly payment, so 18 kali bayaran. So N is equal to 18 of 451 and 04. Okay, so bermaksud setiap satu bayaran adalah 451 and 4 sen. So find the installment price. So installment price, it is equal to cash price plus by interest. So cash price plus by interest. Cash price, but we don't have interest. Okay, so next we go to the next formula. So we know that cash price, it is consists of down payment and balance. So we change this cash price with down payment and balance, and then plus by interest. So we have down payment, we have balance, but still we don't have interest. Okay, so next we move to another formula. So down payment, so balance plus interest. So balance plus interest, it is actually N times by R. So plus by N times by R. So down payment, it is 2,500, and N we have 18, and R is 451 and 4 sen. So therefore we have the installment M 10,618 ringgit and 72 sen. So this one A. And then B, the total interest charge. Okay, so interest charge. So macam mana nak kira? Tengok dia pakai apa. The total interest charge. Okay. Okay, so bila soalan macam ni, so dia tak bagi tahu flat rate ataupun reducing balance. Okay, so memang C dengan D tu ada, tapi C dengan D tu berbeza lah kan. So C flat rate and D is APR, which is reducing balance. So how to calculate the interest? So kita tengok sini. Okay, so we have installment price just now. It is equal to cash price plus by interest. So installment price, we already have this 10,618 and 72. Okay, so we have this, and then cash price, it is equal to 10,000. Okay, so therefore we can calculate the interest. Okay, so just substitute. Okay, so 10,618 and 72, it is equal to cash price, which is 10,000 plus by interest. So therefore interest equal to, so this one move to the left, become minus. So 10,618 and 72 minus by 10,000. 618 and 72 ringgit. Okay, so another way you can calculate the interest by using balance plus interest divided by N times by R. So balance we have 7,500 and we have 18. R we have 451 and 4 sen. So therefore we can calculate the interest. Okay. And then B, the flat rate, simple interest rate charge. Okay, so yang C, yang C itu kita kira dia punya persen lah, in term of persen. Okay, so by using flat rate, so we use formula I equal to BRT. So interest we already have 618 and 72 balance is 7,100, and then R, which is interest rate, we need to find, and then T, so T is 18 divided by 12. Okay, so calculate for R. Okay, so we have here 618 and 72 is equal to 9,000 R. So R is equal to 618.72 divided by 9,000. So which is equal to 0.069. Okay. And times by 100%. Okay, so therefore we have 6.9%. Okay, so tapi kenapa tak sama jawapan dia? Okay, sebentar saya cek dulu. Okay, so saya dah jumpa, so I already found my mistake. So here actually it is not 9,000, actually 11,250. So therefore here divide by 11,250, 618.72. So we have here 0.055. Okay, so therefore the answer is 5.5%. Okay, and then D, the approximate error by using the constant ratio formula. Okay, so by using constant ratio formula, so we have I, which is equal to B n plus 1 times by R divided by 2m. Okay, so we need to find R. Okay, so I is 618.72, balance is 7,500, n is 18 plus by 1 times by R, and then 2, m is 12 because monthly payment. Okay, so kenapa R tak ada sedangkan dekat sini kita ada R? Sebabnya tengok soalan C dengan D ni soalan yang berbeza. So the flat rate, simple interest rate charge, okay, rate kadar yang dikenakan, and then D, the approximate APR. So this APR actually approximate, P forgot stand for what, and R is actually rate dekat atas tadi. Okay, so meaning that this D need to find the interest rate, okay, R. Okay. Okay, so therefore from here we have 618.72 is equal to 1,425,000 R divided by 24. Okay, so we have 618.72, it is equal to 59,375 R. Okay, so therefore R is equal to 618.72 divided by 9,375. So it is equal to 0.010.4. Okay, so 0.104. Okay, and then times by 100%. So we have the answer, which is 10.4%. Okay. So next question, Mr. Hashim borrowed 3,000 to buy a new car. So he was charged an interest of 4% based on reducing balance. So the end required to pay equal monthly payments for 5 years. So find the monthly payments using the constant ratio formula. Okay, so dia bagi reducing balance here, and here dia bagi tahu constant ratio formula. So dua ni maksudnya tanda bermaksud we need to use I is equal to B n plus 1 times by R divided by 2m. Okay. Okay, so draw the diagram. Installment price, it is consists of cash price and interest. Cash price, it is consists down payment and balance. So balance plus interest divided by n, it is equal to monthly or weekly payment. So now borrow 3,000. So borrow bermaksud pinjam 30,000. Sebab apa? Down payment lah. So therefore the down payment is 0. Okay, so down payment 0. Balance is 30,000. Okay. So interest, so kita kena kira lah. Okay. And then equal monthly payment for 5 years. So 5 years, 1 year pay 12 times. So for 5 years, n is equal to 60. Okay. Then calculate interest. So interest is equal to balance 10,000, n which is 60 plus by 1, r 04 divided by 2 times by m which is 12. Monthly payment m is 12. So calculate 3,000 times by 60 plus 1 times by 0.04 divided by, mana pula dia begini. Okay, so tadi so korang dah tuliskan. So interest is equal to 3,050 ringgit. Okay, so to find the monthly payment, so we use R is equal to balance plus interest divided by, so balance 30,000, interest is 3,050 ringgit, and is 60. Okay, so it is equal to RM 550 and 83 sen. Okay. Okay, so next we go to the rule of 78. Okay, so rule of 78. So this one, the debtor wishes to pay the outstanding balance early. Okay, dia nak selesaikan hutang-hutang dia awal lah. So kita guna rule of 78. Okay, example here, a debtor agrees to okay, so example, at the beginning, a debtor agrees to repay his loan by making equal monthly payments over a period of 1 year. Okay, so setahun. So bermaksud dia bayar 12 kali. So however, 4 months before the payment, he wishes to settle the loan in full. So maksudnya dia ada 4 bulan lagi sebelum habis 12 kali bayar tu. Okay, so dia nak settlekan hutang dia awal. So therefore, the debtor will entitled to a refund on the interest for paying off the debt early than scheduled. Okay, so dia akan dapat refund lah. So that refund we calculate as the interest rebate. Okay, so this interest rebate we calculate by using rebate fraction times by interest. Okay, so the rebate fraction, it is equal to k times by k plus 1 divided by n times by n plus 1. Where k is the number of unpaid payments and n is the total number of payments. Okay, so k ni jumlah berapa kali yang dia belum bayar, dan n ni adalah bilangan berapa kali, jumlah bilangan berapa kali bayar, and I is the total interest. Okay, for example here, a debtor agrees to repay his loan by making monthly payments over a period of 15 months. The interest charge is RM 230. However, 8 months before the final payments, the debtor settled the loan in full. So how much refund in the debtor entitled to? Okay, so refund. So it is equal to interest rebate, which is k times by k plus 1 divided by n times by n plus 1 times by interest. Okay, so interest already given to 130. Okay, so k bilangan yang dia belum bayar. However, 8 months before the final payment. So therefore, bilangan yang belum dibayar 8. Okay, 8 times by 8 plus 1 divided by n, total bilangan dia kena bayar, which is 50 times. Okay, so therefore n is 15 times by 15 plus 1. So the answer is RM 69 ringgit. Okay, so therefore the amount that the debtor get the refund is 69. Okay, so refund yang dia terima lah. So baki yang dia perlu dibayar, we will calculate by using this formula. Okay, so outstanding balance. Okay, so outstanding balance is equal to total unpaid payment minus by interest rebate. Okay, so refund tadi itulah. Jumlah yang belum dibayar tolakkan dengan refund yang diterima. So this outstanding balance is total need to pay in order to settle the debt early. So question this one, a loan of 10,000 at a flat rate of 10% per annum was repaid by making 24 monthly payment. So find the total interest charge. Okay, so first find the interest charge. Okay, so flat rate, so we use PRT, so which is 10,000 times by 10%, so 0.1 times by 24 divide by 12. Okay, so change into year. So therefore we have RM 2,000. Okay, and then B, monthly payment. Okay, so monthly payment R is equal to balance plus by interest divided by N. So which is equal to balance. Okay, so a loan, so dia pinjam 10,000, so maksudnya baki dia 10,000 lah. Okay, so 10,000 plus by interest 2,000 divided by 24, so which is equal to RM 500. So setiap bulan bayar 500. And then the outstanding balance just after the 10 payment using the rule of 78. Okay. So total number of payment is equal to 20. Okay, so now here after the 10 payment. Okay, so after 10 payment. Okay, so meaning that for this one, 24 minus by 10, which is equal to 14. Okay, so 14 times of payment is not paid yet. Okay, so after 10 payment, so maksudnya dia dah bayar 10 kali. So meaning that baki yang dia belum bayar adalah 14 kali. So therefore K is equal to 14. Okay, okay, so to find the outstanding balance, so first we need to calculate the interest rebate. Okay, so interest rebate, it is equal to K 14 times by plus 1, so 14 plus by 1 divided by N, which is 24 times by 24 plus by 1 times by interest. So interest is equal to 2,000. Okay, so we have the interest rebate which is equal to, okay, so which is equal to RM 700. Okay, so the outstanding balance need to pay, it is equal to, okay, so total unpaid payment, so setiap bulan 500 tapi 14 kali belum bayar, so total unpaid payment dia adalah 14 times by 500 minus by interest rebate which is 7,000. So we have the answer which is RM 6,300. 6,300. Okay. Okay, so next question. Okay, so George borrowed 5,000 from his friend. So he settled the loan by making 30 monthly payment of 200 each. Okay, so borrow 5,000 meaning that balance ni lah, sebab yang kita pinjam baki, down payment tu yang kita bayar. So balance is equal to 5,000. Okay. He settled the loan by making 30 monthly payments. So N is 30 and each is 200. So R is 200. Find the outstanding balance just after the 18th payment. Okay, so N is 30. So 30 minus by 18, it is equal to 12. Okay, so therefore number of unpaid payment is 12. Okay, so K is equal to 12. Okay, so to find the outstanding balance, so we calculate first calculate interest rebate. Okay, so which is equal to 12 plus 1 divided by 30 times by 30 plus 1 times by interest. So berapa interest dia? Okay, so interest dia tak ada. Tak ada interest ke? So we need to calculate the interest actually. Okay, so how to calculate interest? So we have balance plus interest divided by n is equal to r. So balance is 5,000 plus by interest, so n times by r, 30 times by 200. Okay, so 5,000 plus by interest, it is equal to 6,000. Okay, so therefore interest is 6,000 minus by 5,000, which is 1,000. So here times by 1,000. So we have the interest rebate, which is equal to RM 167 and 74 cents. Okay, so therefore the outstanding balance is equal to total unpaid payment, so which is 200 times by, okay, so bilangan yang belum dibayar, which is 12, minus by interest rebate, which is 167.74. So the answer is RM 2,232 and 26 cents. Okay. Then next, okay, Ahmad bought a set of sofa and paid 200 as a down payment. So the balance was to be paid by monthly. Okay, so by monthly payment of 150 for 2 years. So the interest rate was charged 10% per annum based on original balance. So find the amount of loan. So amount of loan ni kita nak cari B lah. Okay. So we have installment price is cash price and interest. Cash price consists of down payment and balance. So balance plus interest the end is equal to monthly or weekly payment, which is equal to 150. N is, okay, so N number of payment, total number of payment, so 2 years, so therefore N is 24. Interest tak tahu, balance we don't know, and then down payment is 200. Okay, so the interest is based on original balance, so I is equal to BRT. Okay, so how to calculate jadi info ni dengan ni. So kita nak cari B. Okay, so B, R is 0.1 and T is 2 years. So therefore we have here 0.2 B. So here is 0.2 B. Okay, sekarang just now we have the info here. Okay, so banyak info dekat sini. So therefore we try to use balance plus interest divided by N is equal to R. So balance plus interest is equal to N R. So balance is 0.2 B, and then N is 24 and R is 150. Okay, so nampak gaya macam boleh. Okay, sebab I itu the amount of loan, which is the value of B. So B plus 0.2 B, which is equal to 1.2 B. So 24 times by 150, which it is equal to RM 3,600. So B is equal to 3,600 divided by 1.2. So it is equal to RM 3,000. Okay. So therefore the amount of the loan is 3,000 ringgit. Then number 2, the cash price. So cash price, okay, so from the diagram, cash price is down payment plus balance. So down payment is 200, balance is 3,000. So therefore the answer is RM 3,200. Then the amount he has to pay immediately after the 20 payment if he decide to settle all the outstanding debt using the rule of 78. Okay. After the 20 payments, selepas bayaran ke 20, so meaning that 20 times already pay. So therefore the balance we have another 4 times. Okay, so 4 times is not paid yet. Okay, so n is 24. Okay, so calculate the interest rebate. Okay, so interest rebate, it is equal to K 4 times by 4 plus 1. Okay, so 4 plus 1 congak je lah, 5 divide by n 24, and then times by 24 plus 1, which is 25, times by interest. So interest is 0.2 B, so 0.2 times by 3000. Okay, so we have the interest rebate, which is equal to RM 20 ringgit. Okay, so dia dapat interest rebate sebanyak 20 ringgit. So therefore the outstanding balance so amount that is not paid yet, so which is 4 times by, so each month pay 150 and then minus by interest rebate, so it is equal to 600 minus by 20, so which is RM 580. Okay, so ini jumlah yang belum dibayar, so dia belum bayar sebanyak 4 kali, so setiap bulan 150, so jumlah yang belum dibayar 150 lah. Okay, so this one you can try by yourself. Okay, so boleh try buat sendiri, and then korang check lah dapat tak jawapan dia ni. Okay, so apa-apa hal you can ask me on the WhatsApp group. Okay, so that's all for our lesson today. See you later. Assalamualaikum.